Hello, my name is Tina Feigl, and I am a parenting coach. I'm on the executive board for Family Life Coaching Association, and I was asked by my fellow board members, Kim Allen, Debbie Farr, Margaret McCara, and Beth Gosman, to please make this video so that I could tell the history of how parent coaching came about in my life. So, 16 years ago, I was a school psychologist and I was doing a lot of evaluations for emotional behavioral disorder. And I thought if I could just get to the adults who work with these children and love these children and teach these children with how to interact with them, we maybe wouldn't have so many evaluations for emotional behavioral disorder. So I decided that everything that had happened to me up until that point led me to this place of being a parent coach. I just hung my shingle. I just became one and started doing some public speaking and collecting email addresses and writing a newsletter and just getting the word out that there are better ways to handle challenging child behaviors other than authoritarian, I told you so, and if you don't do it the way I say, then you're going to get punished. It just doesn't work. So I was realizing that there were lots of other really positive, powerful, even loving ways to interact with kids with challenging child behavior. So as time went by, I developed my own company, which is Center for the Challenging Child, and worked for 12 years happily on my own, but also not really having any cohorts to work with. And 4 years ago, almost 5 years ago now, a woman came to me for parent coaching who could not get her children to bed. She is named Amelia Frank Meyer, and she is a fabulous person who just was having trouble with her 4 and 5-year-olds at the time. Because they were moving around, they were remodeling their home. And she tells this story, so I'm okay to tell it too. And she couldn't get the kids to go to sleep. So I did 4 sessions with her, which is what I usually do. And at the end of those 4 sessions, she told me who she was, which was the CEO of ANU, ANU, Family Services, which is a treatment foster care agency. And she said that she had been looking for 5 years for someone to provide direct services to parents to help bring out the best in challenging kids so that they could remain permanent in their homes. What happened was these children were having such difficult time with their behavior that they went from home to home, each time being traumatized again. And she really wanted to help create permanence in loving, stable homes for these children. And she said, I want you to come and be a parent coach with ANU Family Services. I was pretty surprised. I really wasn't expecting that. And so I thought about it for a little while, and yes, I decided that this was the next step in developing the field and expanding my own skills. And since I have been with ANU Family Services the last 4 years, I've learned a lot more about dealing with trauma and how parents can interact with children that relieves the effects of their trauma rather than makes the effect of the trauma worse. So it was a wonderful time combining Center for the Challenging Child with ANU Family Services. And since then, I have been able to train and hire 9 more parent coaches, and we're looking for 2 more at this time. And so we're going to have 11 parent coaches at ANU. And what we do is serve counties. They are seeking to create permanence for their children who are in out-of-home placement as well. And so I have trained the parent coaches to work with counties, child welfare families to create permanence for those kids. We work with those referrals and also with referrals for people who have had chemical abuse issues, and I also work with private pay clients who just pay me to coach them. So I have a wide variety in the abilities and the kinds of clients that I have, and it makes life so interesting and so varied. I really love that. It keeps me going. Over the years, I have trained 400 parent coaches and just keep going. I'm in the process of training some more right now, 7 new wonderful parent coaches. And I have created Present Moment Parenting, and I've written a book called The Pocket Coach for Parents, your 2-week guide to a dramatically improved life with your intense child. And I have a newsletter on parentingmojo.com that I send out every few weeks, some helpful parenting tips, hopefully helpful parenting tips to people for not only homes but for schools. I write a lot of articles, and I've really enjoyed just getting the word out. Whenever I learn something new, the first thing I want to do is share it with the world. And this has been just the richest experience. Truly everything that I've done in my life has led me to this place. So what I want to do is inspire other people to become parent coaches too, because I'd love parent coach to be a household word. I want every parent who wants one to be able to pick up the phone and call a parent coach. Really what this is not the same as parent education. It's personalized parent education, which means we apply our principles directly to the things that are going on in the family of our clients. And research has shown that if people attend parenting classes, there's not really that much difference in the way that they interact with their children. But if they have personalized parent education or coaching, the changes do occur. We've done some pre and post questionnaires with our clients, and we're finding that the results are really wonderful. And you can find those on parentingmojo.com. Just go to the About button and then look at Parents Tell Us Coaching Works, and you'll see that it is really an effective way of interacting that brings about a stronger relationship between the parent and child. Yes, we're looking for better behavior, but mostly we're looking for a stronger relationship between the parent and child, something that the child can launch from to live a healthy, happy life, even though they've experienced some trauma. So whether you have a child who's experienced trauma, you have a child with ADHD, oppositional defiant disorder, autism, any variety of diagnoses, parent coaching can really help. And if you're the kind of person who would like to become a parent coach, please get in touch with us at Family Life Coaching Association so that we can get you plugged into a training program that will work for you. Thank you very much for listening, and I wish you all the best.